Pokemon TCG Pocket. What can I say? I've been playing it, I've enjoyed it, and I've hated
Fuck
it.
ass game, so full of shit,
I've been through
bruh.
the full range of emotions. It is popular, and I'm up to date with meta leaks, the rumors. So, what's next? Many say Johto, and they take it as a given, but those ideals are boring, right? I like to mix it up. So, what if the next set isn't Gen 2? I have very good logic that indicates a possible upset, and I wanted to get this bit out quick. I'm back. This is the things you love are trash, and your opinion is probably wrong, as is mine. But who's to say?
Seeking that love, no time, so send them shots, no time. Bang, bang, kill me with your kind, fill me with the silver. Don't give that moon no shine. Bring that beast down to his knees. Shed my tears with no crime. Peace my heart with no truce. Ain't no me with no you. Whoa.
I have pulled toward collecting things and organizing, despite a few hangups with how mobile games function and how the Pokemon franchise pushes its product. I had to play it. It's card games. It's anime.
Get in, loser.
Collecting monsters. The first set release was, of course, Gen 1. Everyone loves that. There's nothing wrong with Gen 1. Peak design, not an amorphous blob or a this is just a ball in sight. So, not a shocker. Every Pokemon thing will start with Gen 1. If every other generation had to be erased but one, Game Freak would delete your favorite.
Keisha, dead. The other man, dead. Let's just make it like it was.
What did we get though? Though the set has 286 cards, the number is 226 before secret rares. 150 of the cards are our original 150 and the 8 gym leaders. The only non-Pokemon and trainer cards are 3 fossils, which are really just the basic forms of the fossil Pokemon. Without the 15 EX cards and the 2 EV reprints, that makes 48 slots covered by non-Gen 1 Pokemon. So let's look at what we have in the 48 slots. In grass, is it grass? In the TCG, I think it's grass. In grass, we have 6 Pokemon. Cottony, Whimsicott, Petilil. Please forgive my pronunciation. I play Pokemon. I haven't seen every episode. Lilligant, Skiddo, and Go-Go. 4 of these Pokemon are Gen 5.
Nice.
2 Gen 6. In fire, we have Heatmore, Salandit, Salazzle, Sizzlipede, and Centiskorch. Gen 5, Gen 7, and Gen 8 at 1, 2, and 2. Then water has Ducklet, Swanna, Greninja's line, Pukumuku, Bruxius, Snom, and Frostmoth. 2 Gen 5s, 3 Gen 6, 2 Gen 7, 2 Gen 8. Right now we have a clear pattern. Gen 5 is in every type and has 7 cards, while Gen 6 has 5, Gen 7 has 4, Gen 8 has 4. This is getting boring though, so I'll fast forward through the list and tell you the results. 22 out of 48 cards are Gen 5 Pokemon, and they only don't appear in Dark and Dragon, which we barely are given any cards for to begin with. Remember this point. I'm gonna get back to it. All right, then in the mini set, we get 16 more Gen 5 Pokemon, bringing their representation up to 38 Pokemon. And guess which types Gen 5 suddenly had representation in?
Bitch, you guessed it.
Anywho, If Creatures Inc. and Dina, is that how you pronounce it? DNA? Oh, if Creatures Inc. and DNA want to reuse some of the cards and just print them with new art, their best bet, besides Gen 2, would be to go for completing the Gen 5 decks. And then, like set 1, spoilers, if you complete the decks, you're rewarded with a mythical Pokemon, iconic in that generation, and possibly leading into a mini set. This time, it will be Victini, the victory Pokemon, an amazing follow-up to Mew, if I say so myself. I know we all love Gen 2. My favorite Pokemon, Houndoom, is from Gen 2. Some of my best friends are Gen 2. But Gen 5 would all around be a better second set. So what can we expect from a set 2 based on Gen 5? Firstly, gym leaders, 1 mythical, and 15 EX cards are a given. Although the set list is 286 cards, in reality, like I've covered before, set 1 represents 150 Pokemon in regular rarities from Gen 1 and 38 of the others plus the 2 EVs, which I'm not gonna lie, that might just happen again. By the way, Gen 5 gym leaders haven't even all made it into the regular TCG. So that's interesting. That could be something new that they try. Gen 5 had 156 Pokemon. And if I exclude Victini, our coveted Progress Lock pal, this will put the set in a good place to have 43 non-Gen 5s. They can mostly be Johto, so you know the Pokemon Company doesn't forget. An interesting theme that I hope repeats in future sets is the addition of a random starter Pokemon from another generation. We got it in the first set and the mini set with Greninja and then Superior. If they continue, then we could see something like Decidueye or Incineroar. I don't know why I automatically listed 2 Gen 7 starters. They just had great designs and movesets. Anywho, besides next set being Gen 5, I want to propose my ideals and or predictions related to the EXs of the set. Are you ready?
And here we go.
For this set, I'm going with the Swords of Justice theme. The first set revolved around Mewtwo, and he's a bit of an edgelord, so I thought we'd go with a more mythic and positive concept. These cards are all just images from Pokemon OCG cards, by the way. I'm not using any fan-made. If it somehow blows up, I can reach out to some artists and do custom cards in my next prediction video. The poster boy for this set with a placeholder name Sword Sanctum. That will be Keldeo, the cult Pokemon, the 4th member of the Sword of Justice, who has had a few significant appearances in the OCG and TCG, and was given an encounter location in Sword and Shield's DLC. Very appropriate. Janae Apex also featured Pikachu and Charizard sets, and for my set, I'm going to do something controversial. I'm going to put Samurai, another water type EX, in the place of Charizard, and then to hold my 3rd Pokemon spot, Kingambit. Now, why would I go and grab a Pokemon from the newest generation and place it in a Gen 5 set? Since we have a sword theme going, I think he works perfectly. In set 1, we got these very mid Ponyard and Bisharp cards that everyone can feel bad about having. But what if we were rewarded by being able to evolve them into the new Kingambit EX? Honestly, Kingambit is one of my favorite cards in the recent sets when I played TCG Live, and I feel he not only has star power, but is the perfect card to show that this set plans to bring balance to the types. Not only will we have Kingambit representing steel types, but Excadrill, another fan favorite from Gen 5. Now, I'm not pulling these Pokemon picks out of nowhere. There was a survey leading up to Pokemon Day in 2020 and 2021. I'm using the 2020 results for Pokemon of the Year to help with my predictions. I'm using this list because Pokemon.com has a site for it that actually pops up when you search most popular Pokemon. So we have Keldeo, Samurai, and Kingambit sets. Escadrill will be added to one of the sets to help boost Steel-type Pokemon, which we'll be getting at least 13 of, thanks to Gen 5 being the next set instead of Gen 2. Now, what other types got the short end of the stick? Dark and Dragon. For Dragon types, Haxorus is a no-brainer. This powerful pseudo-legendary is a gym leader's ace, a champion's ace, and the 5th most popular Gen 5 Pokemon in the poll. Then for dark types, we can take another 2 from our top 5, Zoroark and Hydreigon. Not only have these Pokemon remained iconic, Hydreigon has an energy manipulation skill in one of his TCG incarnations. So maybe this line will help dark types ramp up a little faster and become a top deck. Volcarona was the 4th most popular, but it got a card and a promo. I'm not going to use it in my EXs. With that, only number 1 of the most popular Gen 5 Pokemon is left. If you guess Chandelure,
you're goddamn right.
I hate the thought of giving Psychic Pokemon even more tools at this point in the game, but Chandelure has to be Psychic because there will be a lot of fire representation from here on out. That covers the non-starters, non-legendary EX cards. The last EX slots will be reserved for the Swords of Justice, Reshiram, Zekrom, and the black and white starter Pokemon remaining. Well, guys, it's been really fun getting my thoughts out. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment with your predictions. Follow me on the website formerly known as Twitter, where I just repost and talk trash. Oh, and this video is sponsored by...
These nuts. Got him.
He fucking got him.